please. For the love of fucking God, just do not move. Oh my God, it's dropping. God, this is so bad. Of course, when I want to do a repair stream. Oh, Jesus. Alright. I'm going to have to. Alright, so... you know what? I'm going to do this just for the purpose of lights. I'm going to put this right here. Actually, I'll put it over here. Or over here. Somewhere. I just need somewhere a light can be shined on, you know. Just don't want to stare deep into it. But yeah, I know I just put some thermal paste in there, but I can easily clean that up. And so also separate all the screws from each other so that way I know what goes where. I don't know about you. I'm trying not to rush to the weekend, but I'm ready for the weekend. The other day when I went up to see my kid, she asked me, "When are you coming back again, Dad?" "Oh, you did some surgery yourself, huh? What'd you do, man? Anything fun?" What kind of hardware did you take apart? Bought myself a trackball, trying to save the wrists. Bearings and it sucks. I took it apart. Put some new ones in. 2.5 bearings. Oh, smaller than right. Jeez. Speaking of, I bet you had a bitch of a time trying to get that shit in there. So I'm gonna have to go to the other room because I gotta get something to clean the paste off with. I mean, I could just neglect it and just let it go. I mean, it's still fresh new paste. I just don't want to waste it, and I don't want it to like fucking drip around everywhere. There we go. We finally did it just once. It hung around for a minute, just waiting. Now just say it one time, Stream Elements, and that's it. It took its time to do it, but it did it, and just once. Alright, yeah, I will be right back. Let me go get what I need, and we'll get the rest of the procedure done. So, man, this cold weather is hitting me differently this year. Alright, so we gotta get these screws off the front. Let's see. I'll do this, make it easier. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, I know it's gonna be a bitch to do. It's alright, I got the tool for it though, so it's all good. I gotta take these these mount screws off for the video card or for the DVI port. You gotta take those off or this mount ain't coming off with you or for you. See, long screws go on the top, short screws go on the bottom. That I can know and remember. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, take that one off real quick, take this, put this on. I'm pretty sure it's the right size. Yeah. To memorize most of this stuff, let me tell you, you do it after a certain amount of time, you just tend to remember this. Alright, so here comes the fun part. Let's take this bracket off. Here, I'll show you what kind of condition these pads are in at the moment. I mean, they could be much worse, but at the same time, I've had this card since, what, 2017. My buddy out west just recently, was 2017 was when the 1080 started to come around, right? So yeah, here's the pads. They don't look too bad at the moment, right? But yeah, you start messing around and you can see the wear and tear on them. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of dirt in there too. So 16, jeez, that long? God. So we're going to take one of these apart, take a look at, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to clean the chips back there that are also going to be protected by these, are cooled I should say. So the last thing I need is a fried video card. Ooh. I can't have anything crunchy at the moment. After what happened to me the other week with fucking corn chips, I had a bad experience. I took a big bite with 2 corn chip scoops and some French onion dip. I was like, something don't feel right. And I put my finger back there, and then I put my, I used my tongue to feel around, and I was like, yeah, my tooth broke. That sucked. Just cracked the one corner, and yeah, that shit sucked. Alright, so what I'll do instead, I'm gonna flip the card over this way. Let's see. Don't look too bad. I could just clean these cards off real quick with some rubbing alcohol, let them dry. This is one of those don't do things, but at the same time, you got to get all the old shit off. Alright. So oh, it's not even wet. That's what she said. So yeah. Yeah, look how bad that is. Like, here, I'll see if... Yeah, it's about done. I can't believe these things are even working still, honestly. Yeah, they're in pretty dire shape. So I'm just gonna fix it up. See, when I got this, I didn't know about thermal pad lifespans. So it's just like, I was just playing it by ear. And after a while, I started realizing, these things are actually a little bit more important than you can imagine. They're just as important as the thermal paste on a fucking heatsink and a CPU/GPU. So, I gotta say, I'm fucking spent today, dude. Like, the fact that I'm even functioning right now. I've been up since 5:30. I had to pee so damn bad because the cold air kicked in. Just came from out of nowhere and got me. It's like, go pee, motherfucker. So, I did all that this morning. Got up, got on my computer, talked to little man for a little bit before I had to go. Saw my daughter text me last night and finally was able to respond today. I went to bed super early. But I went up to my VA clinic today and did my chiropractic thing. I thought they were going to do something else involving the physical therapy I'm going to be receiving as well. And they're like, no, we're not doing that today. That's what we were scheduled for near the end of the month, right before Thanksgiving. So I was like, oh, that's fine. So just want me to sit out here and wait? And they're like, yeah, pretty much. Hurry up and wait bullshit. And that's exactly what I did. And I waited for maybe about, I don't know, I want to say about 15 minutes, not even. Alright. So, what I can do is, scissors around here somewhere. I can... Yeah, dude. I usually don't get up around that time at all. I'm not as much a morning person as people think I am. But I was up. I used the bathroom, got online, went out, did my VA thing today, and I met my new chiropractor. Well, my first chiropractor, I should say. It's funny because he and I share the same last name. It was a trip, so he wanted me to give the backstory on what's going on with me. So I did that, and as we're doing that, he's like, all right, so we need you to just, we're going to do this real quick and have you on your way. So I sat there for not even a couple minutes, and all of a sudden he's like, just breathe in, crack, pop my hips back into place. Like, we're talking like almost a full lower adjustment and some upper stuff as well. Yeah, we'll just cut it in half. So that's looking like what we gotta do. So alright, so we're gonna take this on there just like that. Yeah, trust me, I'm not a morning person. I mean, I've been used to getting up around 7:30, 8 o'clock, but 5 o'clock was just like, fuck. Like, how does one function at this early in the morning? And I found out. So wherever I don't use in terms of these pads, I can just put away and save them for a rainy day. Probably use them with something else. I want to get some more heavy duty thermal pads too for other things. There's that. The fun part is trying to get this shit off of the top part now. After I get all these on there. But I won't peel them off until I get every chip here thermal padded. So I need another one. I like that. They're designed just like that. I'll be honest, I'm excited to use my computer again. Like, I miss my desktop. After that little fiasco. Dude, we were having so much fun that day with 2042. And then out of nowhere, boom, my computer just shut off. Take a look at Modern Hardware and Discord. I will here in a minute. Let me put this piece on first, and I'll take a look. Move this out of the way. Dude, looking at that mouse makes me feel like I'm looking at like 1995. With the old Logitech serial port mouse. Holy Jesus. That's fucking insane. Like, I know we're retro and all, but holy fuck, that's beyond retro. So how often are you going to, like, scroll with that? And is it elderly, like? Then we can call you the Elder Scroll. Sorry. I did that to my buddy the other night. He was playing Skyrim. I asked him how many times can he scroll in 1 second. I had fun messing with him. That was my buddy, Zero Gravity Theater. It does have a wheel on the side. Oh, man. So. Almost there. Just got a few more to put on. And then put them on, let's see. Looks like... Just looks like these pieces, these chips back here. I don't know. You think I should put someone here too, just to keep those? I mean, I don't see nothing here that would have went across, but no, because there's nothing here to support it. So no, that ain't gonna happen. All right. Or wait. Wait a second. I should look at a schematic real quick of this 980 just to see if there was thermal pads over here on these chips right next to these pads. I mean, I could be wrong. Let me see something. No, there wouldn't be. They're a little bit different from the chips over here. Alright, so what I can do is I'll run, yeah, I don't even have to, trying to get idealistic with this. I don't want to overthink it because I don't want to fuck it up. Hey, Sebby. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. How you doing, dude? Mister, I went from Halloween straight into Christmas. That is the man right there. If no one's following Sebby, please do so. As he likes to speedrun Mario just like I do, and I need to punish him by making him play more Barbie. But yeah, I'm doing a video card repair, as you can see. As you can see, here are the old thermal pads. I mean, they're not too bad, but they're basically from like, well, yeah. Here, I'll do this. See what this is doing? It's supposed to be together, so it really doesn't help with the heat absorption. So. Alright. See, here's the thing. There's... Oh, no, that's downward. Alright. Yeah, that won't support it at all. So, yeah, we're going to put these over here. Just want to see how... Yeah, I see the difference. Alright. So, we're going to go ahead. We're just going to... Apparently there was a pad going across all this, so I might just do that and then cut half of that one or whatever is left of it, and then that'll be it. Oh. Alright, make sure there's no... I can just... Just come in. Give me a second, guys. Yep. So I can use this end to stick them down on here. What I have to do is actually cut through there, but I have to remove this top part first. I gotta peel that off, and then I'll proceed to slice. You don't want to transfer the heat rate from one chip to the next. So from what it's looking like, without hitting any tracers and damaging anything. I mean, I might be able to just get away with that right there, and then just cover that up, and that'll be it. I really don't see an issue. That's the thing. But I do need to just cut it from here. Alright, there's that. And, oh, I gotta. I think I waited over a week to do this. Because I ordered this stuff on Newegg because it was dirt cheap. And I figured it'd come in handy eventually. And it processed and took almost 2 days to ship out. I was like, alright, wait patiently. Said it should be here by Monday. It got here Monday night. I mean, I'm happy it got here last night, but it could have got here like Friday or Saturday because I've been promising a repair stream on this. And I wasn't able to fulfill that. So, here we are today, finally able to do it. And I gotta say, I'm very excited to do this. I'm happy that I'm going to be replacing all this stuff. And I locked down my processor, or my heatsink on my processor, so there's that as well. Let's see, so there's that. Just get all this clear plastic off here. Don't need no heat melting this shit. Just to let you guys know, there will not be a stream on Saturday. I am going up to pick my daughter up from work. That day, we are more than likely, hopefully, we get to spend a little time together as well. I'm trying to do the best I can for her. Her mom's birthday is this weekend, so I know I'm going to be taking her over to her grandparents' place. But I figure while I'm there, let's get some dad and daughter time in, make up for all these 10 years. I know we've hung out a couple times so far since being home, but I want to do a little bit more. And if she wants to go somewhere, let's fucking do it. Yeah, this is my desktop card. This is my GTX 980 Ti. This is the reference model. I have only changed out thermal paste over the years. The thermal pads, I never thought about replacing. I don't know why it wasn't. So, I finally started realizing that this shit likes to age and tear apart, and I said to myself, maybe I should just start, a little bit more of a shit about this card, because now with the supply and demand of cards, as we should say, because that's technically not a shortage, because scalpers are winning the war on that one with their online bots buying these cards left and right and then selling them on eBay for twice as much. As a matter of fact, some manufacturers are trying to compete with scalpers, from what I saw, which is not good for business. So, honestly, that's hurting the market more than it's helping. I mean, I know there's someone out there desperate enough to buy a card. Not me. The consumer's market is trash. And until they get a fix on that shit, do not expect me to buy any cards. I was going to buy that GTX 730 card. I saw them out of Best Buy for like $100. That was the one you were talking about that one day, Hero. The card that's just basically it's a pass me down by Nvidia. They might as well just give those cards away. It's like a 2 gig PCIe card, and you're not going to get any top-notch performance, but you'll get something. Like, I wouldn't mind, actually. They look like low-profile cards, honestly, just by the look of it. I might get one of those for my daughter's PC. I mean, she has an AMD card right now in there. I'm waiting for her to re-add me on Steam because I'm going to buy her Fall Guys today and Among Us. From what she said, she just recently purchased GTA 5 on there. And she wants to make sure that it works. So I was like, well, if it doesn't, you can email Steam and tell them that your PC can't exactly handle this and you would like a refund. So, but there's that. So, wait, what the hell? You didn't even get to see me. Hold on, my fucking video card. Alright, let's try that. My video card froze. Just realized that my hands were like right in front of the card and nothing moved. Fucking fail. Yeah, I wouldn't spend $100, honestly. Like, that was Best Buy, though. Of course, they're gonna fucking do the same shit everyone else is doing. Let me deactivate this and reactivate. There we go. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I was moving a card and... Alright, so there's your results. Here's the old thermal pads. As you can see, they are pretty disgusting looking. I'm ashamed to look at that, honestly. As a PC gamer, tech guy, I wish I would have done this a whole lot sooner. As you can see, I threw some little blue thermal pads. Now they're from, you can get them on Newegg, but they come straight from there. So you have that. But for the price that you're paying for, you might as well just get them anyway. At this point in time, you might as well get what you can, because we will be dealing with that supply chain bullshit for a while. And for everyone that needs their parts and supplies, Newegg, somewhat Amazon, they're struggling a little bit as well. Now, are those the same thickness as that? Yeah, they are. They are exactly the same. Look at that. They line up equally. So they will provide... Like, I wish I could have ordered some higher performance, but for now, it's like this. I'm not doing any overclocking. I'm not worried about a whole lot of anything. I just want this thing to stay cool. Now, I know the CPU fan is going to work overtime a bit, but it's alright. So, go ahead. As a matter of fact, I'll use some rubbing alcohol, clean that up real quick, let it dry, and then I'll reapply. Let me also get all the dry paste off of the side of the GPU chip. I mean, look at that, it's still in pretty decent shape. So, but you know, a good chip is a working chip, and us dudes that too thin, it wouldn't make good contact. Too thick, and it'll actually insulate and trap heat in. Yeah, so what I'll do is once I get all this cleaned up, because I'm actually going to clean, like as soon as I get this, I'm going to clean all the residue and shit off of there as well. I might as well just do that first, honestly. Yeah, but from what it looks like it'll... It's the same thickness. It's just... Yeah, it'll be alright. So... Man... Yeah. And it looks about right. So... to do one last verification of that, and just easily peel his brakes off and slides off. That's what you call bad. All around is just bad. Bad styles. What's wrong with you? So let's go ahead. Let's also clean around this. Clean that as well. Look at that. That was just from this. Yeah. I'm glad I'm doing it. Give me a second. Yeah, that was my aunt. So if you saw my birthday photos before we were out at the casino, since being home, I chimed in on a little inside joke with my folks. Being home, I noticed there was cows and stuff around, and at first I wasn't understanding why. I was like, well, we got a farm in the house, and of course my stepdad says, well, no, your mom and aunt are a part of the cow family. It's like, I see. So I chimed in on that, and well, they made me dress like a cow. So since they made me look like a cow for my birthday, I made their ringtones cows mooing. Let me get my air can. I'm going to mute the mic when I do that, because I don't need you guys, especially those with headphones, to go deaf because of me. So let me go ahead, mute this real fast. Huh? I need you to speak up. I can't hear you out of that ear. Bro, I went deaf years ago from your ass with that all potato mic in a car. Dude, those days I will never forget. Jacking someone's Wi-Fi from down the street. And they say, hey, how are you getting on internet in your car? It's amazing how a lie goes very far. Alright, so that's enough. Yeah, that'll be fine. I do recommend this right here. Now I'll just do this. So this is the TM30, just a standard shit. Now there's what, TM5X I think it is now. That's, or no, XTM5. I can't remember. It's one of the two. Also made by Corsair. They got higher performance paste, and let me tell you, this shit is reliable. I like it. I love it. Not that country song that you used to hear in the 90s. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I can do this. It'll have to do. I mean, it's not like caked or nothing. It's just... Alright, now. Alright, there we go. Now, let's screw this together. And I'll take care of the rest. First things first. Oh, so I picked up a game last night, Hero, for a system of mine. I just recently picked up. As a matter of fact, I picked up 2 games. One, I got a $5 off one because I used my card, and they fucked up. But it's $29.99 now, but they still had it priced at $39.99. But the first one is Aliens Fireteam Elite. Let's just say it's brutal on this system. I can't wait to play this one though. No, don't I have it on? No, I don't. But this one I just installed the other night. This one I just installed last night. And I tried it out, and boy, that FPS dip. It's light years away from PC gaming, I'll tell you, those Xbox Ones. And I didn't just get any Xbox One, I got the VCR. Because they had one left and should have got it on PC. I have it on PC. That's why I said it's light years away from PC. I just can't play it on PC because my PC's down and out. So I needed something to hold me off until I could play it again. Potato has it on his PC as well. I bought it for him right after I got it. I wanted to see how it was first before I actually... So I can't wait to hook my machine up here a bit. Hopefully I don't come across any more issues, any more shutdowns. That will really, really fucking piss me off. Alright, there's that. Let's close these corners off. Dude, you know what I want to do soon? I kind of want to get... I think I finally want to start working on getting a place of my own again. After the other day, when I was with my kid, my daughter, one of the coolest girls in the world, let me tell you, she is so chill, so laid back, so soft-spoken. I see... Should get that Diablo too. It's not the fact that I'm running out of space. It's the fact that my daughter said to me, "When's the next time you're coming up?" And I said to her, "Whenever you want me to." And thinking about that on the ride home, I'm like, I wouldn't actually just mind living in that town. And she can, like, come hang out when her mom's not around. And I'll have all my machines set up and shit. Like, as a matter of fact, she can even bring her stuff to my place. Like, I'm not trying to take her away from anybody. It's just the fact that I want her, to have decent shit while being around me. I always took care of her growing up, and I still want to take care of her now. Because that's what dads, some dads, not all. But basically, it's just me reconnecting with her. We talked after I left, because I called her about not even 30 minutes out just to see how her PC's running. And then she started asking questions and this and that, and I was like, anything you need to know, I'm always around for it. If you need any help with your graphics and all that, certain games run its own benchmarks. It'll let you know what the system can handle. So I taught her that. I think she installed GTA 5. Or at least is in the process of it. Since, let's see, it's 1 o'clock now. She's at school, so she can't do anything at the moment until she gets home. But I told her how different it is from the console. But if you have a potato PC, which I was honest about, I was like, it's not the greatest. It's somewhat of a potato, but you got a decent processor. You do have decent RAM. Sadly, the RAM is DDR3, but I mean, in retrospect, it's not really going to affect how she plays anything, but the downfall is her graphics. And since those PCs are low profiles, like, it was like this, dude. The other day, when I was there, I asked her how her mom and her boyfriend are doing. My daughter goes, "What boyfriend?" Oh. I was about to be like, is she, I ain't gonna push that. I'm not gonna push that threshold ever again. No, fuck no. But she's still an awesome ex. At least her and I can get along and joke around and bullshit. But you can see through things. Let's see. I actually bought her mom some Baby Yoda stuff, like a coffee mug. And I got her some coffee that I drink from Black Rifle. I know they were under a controversy bullshit, but let me tell you, their coffee's so fucking good still. I really don't care anymore at this point. I'm taking what I can get so I can fucking survive. I mean, DDR3 can still game as long as there's enough. Yeah, I threw 16 gigs in there. My buddy sent me 8 gigs, and I went out and just bought another 8 gig stick just to equal it all out. And they're all the same tick speed, so everything's fine. Nothing, no RAM performance differences, none of that shit. You won't see no performance drop out of it unless you're like fucking browsing like 1,000 browsers on Google Chrome or Firefox. I actually installed Firefox on her machine and gave her DuckDuckGo as a browser. She says her mom hates DuckDuckGo. I was like, I like DuckDuckGo because if I'm like watching Pornhub or something, at least DuckDuckGo knows and not the browser itself. She's like, the fuck is wrong with you, Dad? I'm such a dick, dude. My daughter is the most unfiltered 17-year-old I've ever met in my life. I thought my ex-stepdaughter was bad, but at least my daughter is funny when she says this shit, unlike someone else who's aggressive with words. So that's what makes this whole thing unique with me. Like, I love my kid to death, dude. I would do anything for this kid, and that's exactly why I want to be up in the area she's in. Alright, so regardless if I would fit in or not, I really wouldn't care, but I'm going to do one more As a matter of fact, I made her a discount, or a Discord. I can't even talk today. I made her a Discord account. Her, Potato Turtle, and I, we're in a server all together. The fact that we communicate more now makes me a whole lot happier. That was one of the biggest things when I came home. I'll be honest, I was kind of nervous to, talk to her because I wasn't sure how she would handle wanting to talk to someone she hasn't been raised by in over 10 years. But I'm happy that her and I have finally, worked out some of the kinks. The fact that I brought her a sweet ass computer up there that she can play around with. And she sent me a text last night, but I was already asleep. But she was asking about all the shit she can do on it, and like, dude, I'm proud of her that her and I are breaking out of the shell, that we're actually able to be father-daughter again. And like, I've been wanting that for a long time. And when someone said, hey, we're going to move to Florida, she gave me the option to either stay or go. I wasn't going to say, well, I'm staying here, because I already lost 10 years and it was too much collateral damage that I just didn't want to deal with at the time. And it was nothing against, my kid. But I know if I would have left, I'm just imagining what the world would be like now. Because, or at least with the kids and I. Tear off transparent tape before use. Apply thermal pad on the front, back, CPU, GPU, SSD. Flexible stick and thermal pad if needed. I was supposed to read that prior, I guess, right? There's a card in there for a fucking reason. But, alright, let's see. I don't know. I feel like you weren't in the right mindset to do that. Dude, I wasn't. Like, I was literally in between a rock and a hard place. I wanted to get away from here, but at the same time, I didn't. At the time, I had one ex that didn't want to talk to me, wanted nothing to do with me, and at the time, I didn't realize that ex number 2 was only planning on using what I had, what I made through the VA, to get what she wanted. And then once it all ran out, it was basically, I'm going to make him unhappy, unstable, and yeah, fuck him. But we'll do one more. We're going to give this one more blow. Close your ears. In fact, we could talk about what my daughter and I were about to talk about the other day. I'll save that for Discord. As a matter of fact, she was singing a song while I was there, and it's the same song that Seth actually sings, and it hit me, and I'm like, oh my god. She's like, what? I was like, you're just like your brother. Why? Because you're both singing the same fucking song that's nailed into my fucking head that I can't get out of. And it's a chicken wing, hot dog and bologna song. Except she said it differently. There's like 3 different versions to that song that I know of. But they have their alternate ways of singing it. And it's just like, it put a smile on my face that my son and daughter know these songs that I don't. But I've heard them so much that I can't get them out of my goddamn head. Alright, so I'm going to leave the good, what's left of this thermal pads in there. And one day I cannot wait to get Ethernet ran either up here or whatever. I was over at Community Aid and I picked up this USB to Ethernet, buddy. I want to plug that into my Switch so I can play games through Ethernet instead of Wi-Fi. I gotta say, dude, I love the Switch. I really do. There's some performance problems, but aside from that, if you can get past that, you'll realize that is not that bad of a system. But the developers need to realize that it is still a Switch console and cannot be treated like it's a PS4 or an Xbox One. I mean, it's almost on the predecessor of all that, but it's not. And they need to lower some textures, smoothing out some edges. And then Nintendo, on the other hand, needs to lay the fuck off the retro section now. They're killing the retro market. If you've heard about it, their expansion pack, so you can play Nintendo 64 games and Sega Genesis games. Like, the expansion pack, you shouldn't have to pay an expansion pack to play Nintendo 64 and Genesis games. That should already be included with the $20 a year online service. That should already be a given. And now, when she plays it on the Switch, I gotta ask, does she play it with just the Switch or without the dock? Dude, what's up, Master Max? How you been, dude? I haven't talked to you in a good bit. I haven't been on my PS4 as much lately either. I'm slowly creeping back up into the arms race of, somewhat past current gen technology. Last year I got another PS4. This year I picked up an Xbox One. This year I picked up a Switch. Both mostly docked, but it lags like hell on battery. Yeah, dude. Like, I don't have Overwatch on the Switch, but I do want to try it out eventually. I do have it on the PS4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my desktop over there real quick. I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to get everything all plugged in. I'm going to hook everything back up. And I'm going to boot this motherfucker up. And I want to see how it performs. I want to see how much heat it can take before it says, oh, I got to shut down again so I can hurt your feelings some more. Well, you're not hurting my feelings. You're just pissing me off, computer. Alright, so let me go ahead. Pick up this. But yeah, Max, how you been, dude? What you been up to? Play any decent games lately on the console? I bet you're still playing that Genshin Impact, aren't you? I still remember that game. It's in my library, but I haven't installed it. Because I've been lazy, because I'm doing other things in life, like playing fucking retro, because that's all I'm really fucking good at. I've been burning out Fallout 76. I have Fallout 76, but I never installed it. I live a sad life. Alright, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna... Give me 1 second, dudes. Just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Like I think I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I gotta move the screws out from underneath. Yeah, I had to hop on later tonight, man. Pretty sure I got some updates again. Matter of fact, I think I messed around with it the other night. It'll tell you how long ago it was on my PS4. As a matter of fact, yeah, it was the other day because I had to update Rocket League. And by the time I was done updating, everyone else had to get offline. That sucked. Now I'm just curious how many Steam games I gotta update because my computer's been down for about a week and a half, maybe a little bit longer. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna install this card now. Let's see. One screw. Put that little screw there. It is. Almost done, fellas. Almost done. Alright, there's that. Now, just gotta be careful. I don't want to drop this thing. Oh shit. I'm about to fail. I'm good at that. You already know that though. I forgot to plug in the PSU to the video card. I'm getting too far ahead of myself, you know, because I'm super excited to do this. Let's see. It's actually a game now. That's crazy that Fallout is actually or 76 is finally a game. Dude, what's up? You got a download for me? Please tell me it's not another 2042 beta. Alright, I'll take a look at that in a minute. As a matter of fact, put it in Discord, because I'll do it on this machine once I get it up and running. Yeah, just put it in our Discord server. That way I can actually invest. Let's see. Alright, there it is. Alright, now. let's see, we got... So I got everything linked back there, don't I? Just making sure I have all my fans plugged in where they need to be as well. So CPU fan, there's a, yep, we are good. Right now, I have a power cord over here for my monitor. Also my HDMI cable. I'm gonna move those out of the way so that way I can actually get access to them. I'll tell you, it's a little warm in here. Alright. Oh, Hero, did you hear about Storm Dude? Not sure if you talked to him lately. He got the Rona. I saw it on his Facebook the other day. He's in isolation for about 10-12 days. Yeah. I was like, no fucking way, man. So yeah, I reached out to him on that post when he posted that shit, and I don't fuck around with that shit, man. That shit's just brutal. I had it when it first started becoming a big thing in the US. And I'll be honest, it fucked me up for a while. I mean, I recovered. I did my own self immunity bullshit, and I'll be honest, it's paying off. But I'll be honest, ever since I got that damn shot, I haven't felt as great. It's almost as if I fucking caught it without having to fucking do anything. I mean, I know I'm clean. I get tested once in a while, but I do want to get checked for something differently. Mainly for the whole heart bullshit. Make sure I'm not doing any inflammation of any sort, because if so, let me tell you. So I work out, I stay healthy. I know I lost a shitload of weight, put a couple back on, but I shouldn't be this fucked up still. It makes me feel like I'm like not making any progress, all because of whatever the fuck's going on with me. So let's see, I'm gonna play that D2 with Mark. I'm gonna go, alright dude, have fun. I'll be on later. I'm gonna get this motherfucker plugged in, get it going. So I really want to get into some Human Fall Flat with Little Man. He's been asking when we're gonna play again. I was like, well, when I have a working computer, we can. So there is that. I always tell him I'm a man of my word. So, every thing I could most possibly find to plug in. Oh wait, I'll plug this in last. There's that. There's a little kid screaming outside. Just popped the drop that lurk. Appreciate that, my dude. I'm actually putting my computer back together, getting this thing up and ready. Ready to play this fucking thing again. So it's been almost a few weeks. What else we got here? I got a ton of USB ports that need, a ton of USBs that need plugged in. And oh, nope, that's. Alright. I'm just gonna plug one here and plug the other one elsewhere. That one, what we got here about this? Alright. Trying to see what all needs plugged in back here. I feel like I'm missing something here. Pretty sure I got everything. Appreciate it, dude. Much appreciated. Alright, now I'll go ahead and plug her back in. Moment of truth. Can we get this thing functional? So I have to do. My question is, if we get her functional, how long can we keep her functional without her shutting down? If it was a temperature hit issue, it is solved. But if it is worse than that, it could resolve on the next thing, which is the PSU. There we go. It's like, wait, why isn't it showing my desktop screen? I forgot. Still logged into the Elgato. Alright. Did it, team. I fixed it. Now, my next step is actually benchmarking temps, heat signatures and all that. See what is going on, if it's going to overheat, if it's going to shut down. That's where we incorporate the next thing. Let's see, USB cable, Ethernet cable, batteries. Or as folks like to call them LAN cables. I mean, technically that's what it is, but it's not a LAN party. It's Ethernet. And for those who are tuned in, welcome. Just tinkering around with my machine. So I need to get this over here more. Retry connection because it would not log into my Steam. Friends network loading. I might just toss this. I really don't need it now. Ever since I took, no, I'll keep it. It's a piece of Game Boy history, but it's not going to serve any purpose because I removed the battery pack. And it's now just a back plate, so let's see, what am I connected to over here as well? I don't know if I'm on the 2.4 or the 5 gigahertz network. If it's on the 5 gigahertz and this is only on 2.4, it's going to be very frustrating. There we go. Here, I will put the repair on and see exactly what I did here. Checks. See where everything's at now. I mean, I know it's warm in the room. It's going to be toasty. I gotta get I might just get my daughter a pair of these headphones. Something as a backup. I know she has like 2 or 3 pairs at home now. Let's see, untangle this mouse. This actually takes a lot of weight off the shoulders. Knowing that I have this functional again. Aliens Fireteam Elite has been put in queue. So what I'll do here in a bit, I'm actually going to switch over to that machine and stream off of that, and then see. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. No. No fucking way, Hiru. No way in hell. That can't be possible. Is that a legit game, or is it a ROM hack? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna grab that because I want to put it on my EverDrive then. Well, for now, I'm gonna actually. Just do some NES for now, but before I do anything else, I gotta make a quick restroom visit, so hang on, y'all. Be right back. Whew. I actually need to change out shirts then. I'm sweating my ass off. So. I'm grabbing this real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna just. See, D drive, no, F drive. There we go. Alright. Bin file. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Nintendo, or Genesis also did binary file. Alright, now let's do some Tetris. So, let me go ahead. I'm going to switch over categories real fast. So, let me see something. Is my 5? I must have did something to this network adapter that it's only being recognized by only 2.4 gigahertz. Let's see that repair job. Here, I'll show you. There it is. It's up and running. I want to let it run for a while. Make sure it doesn't overheat completely. I mean, it's film warm, but it's not hot to where it'll fucking explode. Yeah, so basically I took the card apart, I put new thermal pads in the card, I gave the CPU cooler some new thermal paste. Everything is on par with each other. But right now I'm trying to figure out why my my wireless adapter is acting the way it is. Maybe that might be the issue. So, alright. So I will be right back. I'm going to restart my stream. I'm restarting my network, trying to see if I can configure this 5 gigahertz bullshit, because for some reason it's not detecting it. So don't get